I've been showing you a series of videos of what it's like to be a parent, right? And I'm showing you these videos that are true, but also make you go, holy shit, right? Diapers blowing out, right? Babies with so much shit, it's coming up the back of their diaper, up into their shirt, and it's because they're still going. Your oldest kid cutting your youngest kid's hair, and I mean cutting it. Welcome to the army type of haircut. Your kids painting on your furniture and putting all of the Nutella on their little sister. I mean, you name it, right? I've been showing you all of these videos of what it's like to be a parent. Let me show you a different kind of video of what it's like to be a parent, because sometimes when you're a parent, you also get to enjoy things like this. Sometimes parenting be like that too. Yeah, you're going to get the blown out diapers. You're going to get the cut hair. You're going to get somebody use permanent marker to write their name in the carpet. But you're also going to get that first pop foul, your first home run, your first goal, your first basket, your first breakaway, whatever the case may be. Their first marathon, their first robotics meet, their first spelling bee, their first geography match, their first bowling match. You're going to get to experience things like that too. And those are really freaking cool, you know. I remember when Maggie, Renee is going to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we were playing in Wilmington, Illinois. If you go to Wilmington, Illinois, there are some softball fields like on an island. There's a river that cuts through Wilmington, and there's an island in the middle of the river, and there are softball fields there. And there was a tournament there one weekend, and I think it was there that Maggie she got a hold. She was much smaller, right? And she got a hold of one, and it hit the fence and bounced back in, right? So it wasn't a home run, but as she was chugging around the bases, the coach thought that maybe they could get the ball in on time, and so he held her up with a triple instead of an in-the-park home run. And, like, you know, the parents were going nuts. My wife was loving every minute of it. Maggie was eating it up. And that's the part, right? As the parent, you can look at it two ways. You can look at it through the eyes of yourself and say, yeah, it's my kid, right? I'm very proud of what my kid did. Look at it with my kid, right? Or you can look at it through the eyes of your kid, right? And when you look at it through the eyes of your kid, you see that kind of wonderment and shit. And I missed a lot of that, you know, working and shit. But I'm talking about when they get that first strike, when they get on base that first time, when they make contact with the ball, whatever the case may be, right? In guitar lessons, they hit that first chord or nail that first opening riff or whatever the case may be. There's that, you can see it, right? They're like, holy shit, I just did that. They're irreplaceable, right? Because they're all different. You think all your kids are going to be the same, and they wind up not being the same, and you're like, Jesus. I never really thought about that, but they're all fucking different people, and they're all going to do different things, and they're all very, very different. So their firsts and their wows and their moments they're not interchangeable, right? Like, now, both of the girls played softball, but, you know, like Maggie was a pitcher, so for her it was the first time she struck a girl out, right? Lily was a catcher, so for her it was the first time she, you know, threw down to second and got the runner out. Tommy's a bowler, so it's the first time he got a strike or broke 200 or whatever the case may be. That was a cool moment, right? Now, it's still very young, 4 years old, so I can understand the parents running onto the field to a little bit. Seemed like it was a little over the top. Like, hey, we still got, you know what I mean? But it was a cool moment, so everybody seemed to be cool with it, and it's a moment that kid's going to remember for the rest of his life, without question.